Now at 11, the snow, the wind, the flooding. March is definitely coming in with a roar. Power lines down, some on fire.
Tens of thousands in the dark tonight as the snow and the temperatures fall fast. Mark is tracking this winter storm. He'll tell us what to expect the rest of the night when News 5 at 11 begins in just 1 minute.
Starts now.
Winter's back with a vengeance, but it's not just the intense snow making things treacherous.
Fierce winds bringing down trees and power lines across the region tonight. More than 85,000 people left without power at one point.
And those winds are also whipping up waves on Lake Erie. In fact, Cleveland police are telling people to stay off the roads tonight. Of course, we've got crews all over Northeast Ohio tonight showing you how this winter storm is impacting you.
But we start with Power 5 Chief Meteorologist Mark Johnson. He's been tracking the snow and wind all night long.
All right, in progress right now, the real deal, a big winter storm. Here's what we have going on. We've got moderate to heavy snow across much of the region right now. We've got wind gusts between 30 and 55 miles per hour. So this is near blizzard-like conditions all across northern Ohio as we speak. And as you can see, here's the heaviest band right here. This is 1 inch per hour snow. That has yet to rotate through Lorain County, Medina County, Greater Cleveland and Akron and eastward. That's coming in during the overnight hours. So there is more to come. A few more hours at least of snowfall. Temps are cold enough that this is going to be all snow for the rest of the event through the overnight hours. Winds, these are sustained wind speeds near 30 miles per hour. Gusts at Burke Airport between 48 and 53 miles per hour over the last couple of hours. All right, here's your hour by hour. Let me show you. The snow is going to wind down from west to east. Right around sunrise, we'll still have snow going in the snow belts from Ashtabula, Lake Geauga down into Portage County, over toward Youngstown, drying out in Greater Cleveland. But again, winter storm warnings out through at least the morning commute tomorrow for Cuyahoga, Lake Geauga, Ashtabula counties for anywhere from 5 to 7 to even 9 or 10 inches of snow. Winter weather advisories for a good 2 to 4, 3 to 5 inches of snow around that. We've got wind advisories. We'll show you that. We'll track in our snowfall expectations, Rob and Danita. Plus, I've updated our school closing percentages for tomorrow. You won't want to miss that. Coming up.
As Danita said, those strong winds have left tens of thousands of people in the dark tonight.
Yes, James Girardi is on the east side right now where there are plenty of pitch black streets, James.
Rob, Danita, that's exactly right. This is what a majority of Cleveland looks like tonight. We're at the intersection of East 30th and Central. You can see there's a fire truck blocking some of the street, and there's a car up on the side of the road. This is because a traffic light at this intersection is out. Much of the homes around this area are out, like tens of thousands throughout this city tonight. They are sitting in the dark, out of power because of strong wind gusts that moved through. Heavy torrential rain was coming down at one point, but that now has all transitioned to snow. Guys, the first night of March is here, and it is making an absolute mess.
Ohio, we can get through the snow. It's this wind, though, really. It's making it hard to see.
That was a perfect description for the first night of March. Intense wind gusts blew power lines over, left poles leaning, and landed tens of thousands in the dark.
Right now, we're having a power outage at our house down here, and I guess, you know, old man winter's trying to get it out of the system, and hopefully we can get this power back on, because I don't want, you know, we got kids and get too cold in the house and everything.
Despite the harsh wind and pelting, freezing rain, theatergoers braved the cold in Playhouse Square. And on Chagrin Boulevard, this entire strip mall sat dark. These power lines, no match for these powerful gusts.
Yeah, it's bad. I work at Papa John's, and we don't got no lights. They let us go home early.
CPP and First Energy have multiple crews out working to restore power tonight, but still, at this hour, thousands of residents are sitting in the dark. Reporting live in Cleveland tonight for News 5, I'm James Girardi.
All right, James, a big mess out there, and of course, the snow is causing a whole separate set of problems on the roadways. Frank Wiley and Storm Tracker 5 checking out conditions for us tonight. Frank?
Yeah, Danita, we cannot overstate this. The wind is definitely the big story this evening. It seems to have died down a bit. I want to show you what I'm talking about out here. not nearly as poor as it was earlier when we had the freezing rain coming down as well, but that's what we're seeing right here on 90 as we're about to enter Westlake. We've seen plenty of power outages. As we know, that's been a big problem throughout the area. And again, we've seen some cars have trouble with visibility, some of them even veering into our lane. But now that the wind seems to have died down, at least for a bit, that helps out with the visibility problem. And of course, police telling people if they don't have to be out in these conditions, of course, to go ahead. Meantime, we're going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Frank. And this winter storm isn't letting up anytime soon. Mark is in the Power 5 Weather Center right now working to get you updated on snow totals and predictions. Of course, we're going to check back with him in just a few minutes.
To work.
Now back to that winter storm pounding northeast Ohio right now. March definitely coming in like a lion. You can barely see out there. Whipping winds, fast falling snow, making things just a nightmare out there tonight. Let's check in with News 5's James Girardi, who has been out in the elements. Ross, hello. Hey there.
There you are. James, what's it like out there right now?
Guys, right now there are 100,000 customers out of power throughout northeast Ohio, many right here in Cleveland. This is what a lot of the city looks like right now at the intersection of East 30th and Central. Traffic lights are out, and there was an accident because of it. You can see the car on the side of the road there, a fire truck blocking off some of the street, and roads, to make things worse, are not doing very well right now. They're covered in a thick layer of slush. It's pretty icy. The wind is still blowing. And like I said, 100,000 customers out of power here tonight. The wind, it keeps on blowing. It's pretty treacherous out here. The police department putting out a travel advisory tonight, letting residents know that crews are out working to restore power, so do not leave home unless you absolutely must. Reporting live in Cleveland tonight, James Girardi, News 5.
Bad, just like you said it would be.
Yeah, it's March 1st. The line is roaring. You can hear it. And this could be the biggest winter storm of the season for greater Cleveland.
Yeah.
So far.
But the good news is that it's going to be in and out, right?
It's going to be in and out by 5, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. A lot of us are going to be dry. But again, we've got the high winds plus the heavy snow. Power out to 100,000 people. That itself is going to linger into tomorrow morning, even when the snow stops.
Right.
So let's show you what's going on outside right now. Temps everywhere you go in the 30s, 31 in Ashtabula. Look at across the board. We've got snow. We got wind chills, teens and lower 20s. And this actually looks a lot better. I was doing some Facebook Live earlier, and we had horizontal snow. We had wind gusts 48 to 50 miles per hour at Burke. Between 8 and 9 p.m. tonight. Moderate to heavy snow, plus the winds, 40 to 55 miles per hour. Plus, we've also got some river and small stream flooding. Cuyahoga River at Independence. We've got the Vermilion River causing some issues there. We've got the Chagrin River, also the Grand River right along the lakeshore causing some flooding problems. So kind of a triple whammy with this latest winter storm. This is all snow now. Moderate to briefly heavy, and look at this intense band of 1 inch per hour snow that isn't even into Cleveland and Akron yet. It's now into Lorain County right here. 1 inch per hour snow, and that's going to come rotating through. We've got moderate snow, a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch per hour snow here. Lake Geauga, Ashtabula, Summit, Medina counties. We've got wind gusts above 40 miles per hour now. They'll tame down a little bit by the morning commute, but these are still strong winds that will continue through at least tomorrow morning. Here's the center of the low now in western Pennsylvania. Snow and cold wrapping in behind it. Let's show you what we expect to happen. This East Coast storm is going to steal the energy away from our current low, and it's going to happen rather quickly after midnight tonight. So between midnight and about 4 a.m., this storm is going to explode off the East Coast, and our storm is going to weaken rapidly. So we're going to see that snow shield I just showed you on radar shrink quickly between, let's say, 2 and 5 or 6 a.m. So it's not going to be a long-duration storm, but still 3 to 6 inches. Elyria, Greater Cleveland, just north of Medina, Northern Summit, Northern Portage. 5 to 10 inches here in our winter storm warning area, eastern Cuyahoga, Lake Geauga, Ashtabula counties. Even 2 to 4 inches with still high winds could give you snow days. Norwalk to Sandusky, even into Medina and the Akron area. Snow day chances, they've gone up a little bit, a 95% chance in the winter storm warning area, about an 80% chance around greater Cleveland to Elyria, a 70% chance. That's still good. Sandusky, Norwalk, Medina, Akron, Ravenna into Youngstown, a 40% chance farther south. Again, the wind is the wild card. You could only get 2 inches of snow in Canton tonight, but if the winds take the power out, that's good enough for at least a snow delay or a snow day. Heavy snow tonight, high winds, lows near 30. Tomorrow, 35. Some early snow, but then we dry it out. We actually see a little sunshine. Your 7-day, this is a colder weather pattern. Weekend, sun-filled, but 36 Saturday, 40 Sunday. More rain Tuesday and Wednesday. It's rain to snow near 40.
And Good Morning Cleveland beginning at 4:30 tomorrow for the latest information on this winter storm, including conditions on the roads and up-to-the-minute school closings and delays. Sports is next.